Virgo, Namaste. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have your reading for the fourth week of October. Okay, so let's get your cards and see what energy is playing out for you. I hope you're all doing fine, Virgo, wherever you are. Stay safe and stay healthy, okay? This is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what does not for somebody else. For the sun, moon, rising sign of Virgo, I'll always advise you to watch all your sun, moon, rising videos because you'll find some or the other message for you in each of those videos, okay? Also, I want to take a moment here to thank all of you for all your love and support that you've extended towards me and this channel. Thank you so much. Alright, we'll get one affirmation card for you, and that we will take at the end of your reading, okay? Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video and bring my video so that it reaches out to more and more people. That's all I wish for, okay? Thank you so much in advance for that. Also, I'll be very happy to do your personal reading. In case you're interested, you'll find all my contact details in the description box below the video. You can also follow me on Facebook, where I post daily inspiring motivational quotes, and also you can also subscribe to my other YouTube channel where I post spiritual and motivational videos. Okay, the link is in the description box below the video. Alright, so we've got all your cards on the table. Virgo, third week of October. This is your reading. Let's start. Oh, you've drawn a full moon in Aries card. A fiery climax approaches. This is very interesting because I think Aries got this as well as, if I'm not mistaken, Gemini. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are the two signs who already have drawn the same card as your overall energy. And this is very interesting because this seems to be a collective theme. What with all of us as a collective having been through tough and challenging past 2 years due to the pandemic and all, and how it has affected our lives. There is no one whose life has not been affected. Be it the loss of loved ones or friendships, relationships, marriages, jobs, career, finances, health, everything has gone, there has been a feeling of loss in all of these areas for some of us, and for some of us in some areas. So as a collective, there is a lot of anger and frustration within us for the restrictions, for not being able to find that kind of a job that we want, not being able to even meet our loved one. A lot of relationships broke down because of the distance and people couldn't travel. A lot of issues, okay? So as a collective, there seems to be a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, as a lot of pent up emotions which are just now waiting for an outlet. And now this outlet is probably sometimes an unassuming or a very innocent kind of a remark made by somebody, but because of all that bottled up emotion, it will just come gushing out. And so it's a word of caution here for all of us, as well as for you, Virgo, to have a little control over these fiery emotions, okay? Anger, hatred, feeling of frustration, feeling of irritability. So it should not result in you losing more, whether it is a friend, it's a relationship, a job, a colleague, whatever. So make sure that you sort of control yourself. Let's see whether there are any more messages for you. Oh, you've drawn the number 20, that's 21, mystery. Okay, and it says explore the unknown, the unexpected awaits you. Exactly. So what was expected, and this unexpected, what was expected out of life and what came out of it in an unexpected way because of the pandemic and due to the pandemic. is something that is going to be take a little while for all of us, especially you, Virgo, to sort of come to terms with. But the message the universe has for you is that yes, there is frustration, yes, there is anger. Just calm down, do meditation, do exercises, do pranayam, that is the breathing exercises to calm you rather than vent it, okay? Because there is something better also on the other side, okay? And this pandemic, once it is, it is on its way out, let's say, I'm being very hopeful here, when it's on its way out, yes, there will become normalcy, there will come back a sense of purpose back in our lives. All those things that we've been wanting to do and unable to do for past 2 years will again, life will go back to normal, if we can call that normal, okay? So the message for you is to just hang in there right now. Just calm yourself down and make sure you don't vent yourself, okay? Beautiful. It is the spirit talking to you through the temple path card, which is number 12, works out to number 3. So it's all about community, it's all about friendships, it's about partnerships, it's about friend circles, it's about family, okay? So it's about coming together and celebrating life. Okay, we don't always have to have an occasion to celebrate life. Life is to be celebrated every day, and that is what is going to bring you back in an energy, a place of gratitude. Yes, we've lost a lot, but we have so much more yet with us to be grateful for, and that's the energy that I'm getting from this beautiful temple path card for you. Oh, somebody holds your heart, the man holding a heart, and this is to me the King of Cups energy, okay? For those of you who are in love, and probably there is this one person who holds your heart, forget his gender, the king's gender, okay? So there is this person who has your heart, or it could be the other way around, that you are holding somebody's heart and now that person cannot wait to express his or her love to you. So for singles, there is beautiful love offer that is possible. This new thing on the other side, which the divine is talking about, may bring in a love relationship, a romance into your life. And for others of you who are in a relationship, who are married, this is more the bond getting stronger, the feelings getting more deeper within your relationship, and that's always welcome, isn't it? And for those of you who are not looking for love or are not here to this reading for love, this talks about an emotional fulfillment, because it's the king energy. King of Cups is a very fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled energy, okay? He has been through the lows and the highs and he has become wise with that, and he's a very balanced energy. He knows his cup is full, but he chooses, he's very discerning about who he shares his cup with, okay? So that is also a message for you, that you need to be very careful about not overextending yourself in a relationship or in any kind of a situation. All right, and let's look at this card. Beautiful. You've drawn the number 17 card, which works out to 8, which is about an infinite potential in this situation, okay, that is playing out in your life. And if you can see these two beautiful horses, and this is the card of action, and if you can just look at this beautiful card, this is about the to me, this is how I read this card. You see the darker side of us, there is a dark and light side in each of us. It's about this dark negative energy that you should be moving out. This frustration, this anger, this hatred, this wanting to take revenge energy. Leave that behind and move with positivity. Move with what is on the other side. Being hopeful, having faith in yourself and the divine. Believing that things will change for you, okay? So if the light in you takes charge, takes action towards what is coming into your life. Now that could be love, that could be a new job offer, that could be a blissful, harmonious day. Isn't that also an achievement? Okay, so you're just being asked to let go of these negative energies of whatever you're feeling, these pent up emotions, these bottled up emotions. Don't give a vent to them. Don't lash out at it, people. Not to say that you do it. It's just a word of caution. And you're just being asked to stay still, be calm, calm your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your feelings by meditation, by pranayam, by breathing exercises, going out in nature, taking walks, going to the beach, doing what you like, listening to music, dancing. Just calm that energy, okay? Get out of that negative energy. And we'll end the reading with some affirmations to keep you uplifted and to bring you this calming that you require, okay, in your life. And here you have 5 affirmations that I will read out for you. St. Lucy is here, and St. Lucy says, "It is easy for me to see beyond the obvious." The obvious is all the problems, right? All the issues, all the challenges that we are going through. But beyond that, you should be able to look beyond that, because there is beauty coming into your life. There is hope, there is faith for brighter future. So this is so true. I'm going to read it again. "It is very easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I accurately read between the lines and hear what is not said. I am grateful for the deeper insights and awareness available to me." Didn't I talk about being grateful for what you already have? What is lost, just let it go, okay? "My higher perspective provides me with safety." This is the higher perspective, following the light and moving with faith and hope towards this guidance which is guiding you to a better future. "I am divinely protected." Again, a confirmation. Virgo, all you need to do is just calm down and don't let your emotions take control of you, okay? I wish and pray that these energies play out in your life very soon. I wish you all the very best. Virgo, remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video on your social media. I'll see you soon. Namaste.